The maximum material requirements applies to feature of size. It combines two independent requirements, size tolerance and geometric tolerance. In this video, I will present how to determine the maximum material virtual condition and how to calculate the bonus to the geometric tolerance using examples of external feature. The drawing specifies a straightness tolerance for the shaft's median line. The M modifier, placed next to the tolerance value, indicates that the straightness requirement applies to the feature when it is at its maximum material size. This means that the shaft has a permissible limit size at which it contains the maximum amount of material. For an external feature, the maximum amount of material occurs when it reaches its upper limit size. In this case, that is the largest permissible diameter, 20. The maximum permissible deviation of the median line, according to the drawing, is diameter 0.3. However, the maximum material requirement removes the default interpretation that defines a tolerance zone for the axis and replaces it with an envelope surface that the shaft surface must not exceed. This envelope is the maximum material virtual size, whose size is the sum of the maximum material size and the geometric tolerance. For a shaft, the maximum material virtual condition is a virtual hole that represents the assemblability limit. A method of verifying such a requirement is to use a go-no-go gauge. As can be seen, both the geometric and dimensional tolerances have been fully utilized. The shaft has reached its maximum size while its straightness deviation is at the permissible limit of diameter 0.3. This is exactly the condition indicated in the drawing specification. The shaft surface does not exceed the envelope, meaning it fits within the gauge. The condition changes when the actual size of the shaft is smaller than the maximum material size. In this case, the shaft will be easier to the assembly because a clearance appears between it at the gauge surface, and the smaller the shaft diameter, the greater this clearance will be. This additional space can be used to increase the permissible geometric deviation. The difference between the maximum material size and the actual size is therefore the bonus, an additional value that increases the size of the straightness tolerance zone. The maximum material requirement can therefore also be interpreted as an increased axial tolerance, dependent on the size of the toleranced feature. For a cylinder with a diameter 19.5, the tolerance with the maximum material requirement is increased by half a millimeter, resulting in a total of 0.8. The smaller the shaft diameter compared to the maximum material size, the greater the permissible straightness deviation, because the part will still fit within the gauge and therefore remain assemblable. The maximum material requirement can also be specified after the modifier in square brackets. The value in brackets defines maximum material virtual size. In addition, the M modifier can be applied to datum features, allowing the features to shift